We'll start with the first testimony coming from Senator Inhofe.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I appreciate it very much. In 2010, Congress passed the Post-9/11 Veterans Education Assistance Improvement Act. This act authorized veterans to use their benefits to pursue a technical or career certificate program as an option instead of traditional liberal arts opportunities at a college and university. It's kind of interesting. I'm the right one to do this because in the state of Oklahoma, I actually introduced the first legislation back in the 70s to establish these technical training areas, so I'm very partial to them. The Career Technical Centers, CTEs, are public, not profit, non-degree granting institutions that provide skills and certificates important to every community and are found in over 10 states. And the city of Enid, Oklahoma, has been the home of the Autry Technology Center. Now, you and I may be the only two here old enough to remember who Gene Autry is. You two? All right. Well, anyway, he's an Oklahoman, in case you didn't know. Autry Technology Center is since 1967 and serves over 10,000 people annually through programs and services that enhance skills and employment opportunities. Autry currently offers 26 full-time career programs from air conditioning to culinary arts, radio, all this stuff, and several other critical applied skills used nationwide. Public, not-profit centers in the Oklahoma career tech system, like Autry in Enid, are proven to significantly contribute to the economic development and quality of life in Oklahoma, especially to the returning veterans. Career and technical education centers are vital as post-secondary education options and workforce training system for our veterans. But the administration recently took action to block certain tech center benefits from our vets. Since March, the VA is not allowing the post-9/11 GI Bill to pay for any form of independent study from a non-degree producing institution, including CTEs. In many cases, this hindrance precludes veterans from utilizing these courses and pursuing these certificate programs. CTEs, much like their college and university counterparts, are utilizing internet-based courses as a component of their programs to provide flexibility for working adults and expanding those programs. Unlike colleges and universities, however, CTEs are not technically degree producing, so the VA is preventing the use of GI Bill funds for any CTE program that has an independent study. Marcy Mack, the state director of Oklahoma Career Tech System, told me last week, and this is her quote, she said, Oklahoma's career tech system is committed to serving U.S. military veterans. However, with current federal policy, there are obstacles for our veterans to be able to participate in the Oklahoma career tech system and receive their benefits. Now, to address the current policy issues, I've introduced, and it's before this committee now, S3021, along with Senator Langford, clarifying the law to ensure accredited CTE programs can continue to receive GI Bill benefits even if a portion of the program is done through independent study. In the time since I introduced this legislation, I've heard concerns from this committee about whether this would open the door for bad actors in the education space to take advantage of these benefits. Now, my staff has worked with your staff, with your guys. They've explored these concerns and have modifications to the language, and that is in the bill now, to ensure that the bill does not have negative unintended consequences. And it's my hope that the committee will quickly consider this legislation. I deeply appreciate the attention the committee has given to my bill, and I look forward to continuing my work to ensure that this problem is addressed. Now, there isn't time to go into the other one, but I have another legislation because there's been a problem with the VA centers in Oklahoma, the Muskogee Center, the Oklahoma City Center, the Tulsa Center. It's only been with my office dedicated attention that these clinics have any progress being made. We have been helped by Ralph Gelati. He's the VISN director for our area. He's really good. I sing his praises. He's outstanding. He's been very supportive. And we have some legislation that's called S2554 that would give the VISNs more options, more authority to get things done, because they're the ones who are really capable of getting it done. So while that's not in the, it is in the committee, it hasn't been considered yet, I'd like to have you consider that at your earliest convenience.
Well, we appreciate your testimony on education as well as on the visitors. We look forward to working with you on legislation and appreciate your interest in our veterans.